So I wanted to expand upon a video I made a few days ago talking about the job market right now and how hard it is to get a job right now. I've been looking around and paying attention to my peers and seeing who's not in the market, and I feel like I would say depending on where you are, it differentiates a little bit. You know what I mean? So you may not want a job doing a particular thing, but there may actually still be jobs available, right? So I mean, like the jobs that I believe aren't there no more are like warehouse jobs and those easy jobs that were just a quick paycheck. Cause see, when I was like hunting real hard, and I was a little bit younger, there were jobs everywhere. And the extent of now the jobs that were available weren't like the jobs everyone wanted, but it was something in the meantime to keep you afloat. The problem is, personally, I believe that people treat jobs as if it's something that this is going to do what you're going to do for the rest of your life. If it's not, it's a job and not a career. You get it, not something you want to do forever. And unfortunately, I think a lot of us just get stuck in the trap where, like, hey, life's fucked up. I just need to be here for a while to get my shit together until things can get better. But now it's to the point where you'll take anything at this point. It doesn't even really matter as long as it pays the bills so you're not fucking homeless. And I've been, even a few years ago, it's not as bad as it was maybe 5 years ago. It's harder now than it was just that long ago. And that's half a decade. As far as job and economy go, that's not that far into the future. So for it to be this much harder in such a short amount of time is insane to me. You know what I mean? There are more people wanting jobs than there are jobs present right now. And it's rough. You know what I mean? Like you apply. I remember when I applied not too long ago, I wasn't getting a response. And I still get interviews because of my experience, but they would just be like, they're just so picky. It's like, what the fuck are they looking for? You start to wonder to yourself, who is your competition? And I'm under the impression it's someone that's overqualified, but they're getting underpaid. Because there's no way, like I applied, I remember one time ago, like I would say about a year and a half ago, I applied for this job, this warehouse job. And I fit the description. Like what they were asking for me to do, I did everything that they wanted done. Everything on the description I fit to a T. Like very rarely do I find a job that I just fit outright. And for me to just, you know what I mean? Like I got the interview, I showed up, pristine, turtleneck, you know what I mean? Clean cut. And it's like, bro, who they want instead? You know, I didn't get the job. They never called me back. Never heard nothing back. I reached out to this other company, another position. Never heard back. And I guess at some point it can be a little disheartening. And you just like you start wondering to yourself, like, man, where like what are they looking for? And they can afford to be picky because nobody, can really say no. It's like you don't like even at your job. It goes further than just that. You know what I mean? It's like they're gonna start treating you any old way. Like, what are you gonna do about it? Like they said, they start like getting disrespectful to you in the office, cursing you out. Like, generally, what are you gonna do? So anything that's gonna cost you your job, most people probably won't, especially in this economy, and they know that. So imagine there's a person like you see these TikTok videos of these people saying, "Oh, I haven't found." I'm actually going to do a few reactions to one of those tomorrow. I haven't done one yet, but I want to. Of them putting like 100 applications and shit like that in there, right? So take those same people who put 100 applications in there, really want a job, and then they finally get one. Do you think they're just going to throw it away that fast if they put that much effort to get it? No. And the employer knows that, especially if they tell the employer that. I don't know if they actually do. But if they complain to them about how hard it was to find a job, like they can abuse you damn near. You can't really do much about it unless you want to go right back into the job market. You know what I mean? It just really makes me think like I don't understand how can this get better? Like provide more jobs doing what? I don't even know. I honestly don't have an answer to it. I'm just grateful for my position and where I am. And I try to remain vigilant. That's why I'm trying to build up my channels on the side. I want to have something I can look forward to in the future because this is not the move. This is just not something I want to be a part of for the rest of my life. As far as like, I mean, like the you know, the hustle and bustle. 'Cause anything can happen. I can get let go of my job, and then it's like, now what? You know what I mean? I'm right back to square one, and I don't want that. So I have to build something. In the meantime, I implore anybody that watches this video that I know, you know, is desperate out there, and you have a job. If you don't have one, or that you just got one, it has to be a temporary thing. I mean, start stacking your bread, keep it to the side. I want to make a video on how to start from the bottom. I initially was going to make one, but I ended up not making it because I realized I'm so far out of how it used to be that maybe my advice won't apply to the average person. But even temp agencies like Aerotech and them, they don't be calling like they used to. It's just so different, and the stress is so constant. You know, I want to make a video about the difference between being rich and poor though, because I'm so sick of people saying they'd rather be broke and stuff like that. They don't care about money. Those same people right now are complaining on the internet about not being able to get a job. So I don't want to hear that. They speak as if they have a choice. I would much rather be a rich person and have a bunch of NPCs hate me than be broke and down there with them. Because misery loves company at the end of the day. Most people don't want to hear that you have money and they don't. They can't even be happy and congratulate you. They immediately get envious. So if I ever get riches and wealth, I'm not telling anybody. I expect them to be envious of me almost immediately and start counting their ducats and wonder what they did to assist in my life to get there so that they can kind of get some kind of rebate on that shit. But with all that said, it's rough out here. I'm aware it's hard to get a job. So even working multiple jobs if you can, if it's possible. I've never done it. I almost did one time. I wanted to, I just didn't because of the timing. But I almost worked I wanted to work a second 2 warehouse jobs. That's what I really wanted to do, but it never ended up happening. So I've never experienced that. But you know, it is what it is. I'm not one to complain. I feel like I'm in a good position right now. So, but nonetheless, I just kind of want to talk about that momentarily and how the job market is just like, it's as bad as people saying it is. They're not just saying it for social media clicks. It's bad out here. Nobody wants to hire. Nobody wants to give anybody an opportunity. And also location. Where are you? You in a small city? Are you in a big city? Most people don't have the money to move now. So if you're not in LA, New York, one of those big cities, you're some random place like Arkansas or Kansas or North Dakota. You know, like, is there even what job market is out there? What industry is out there? Is it the entertainment industry? Is it the tech industry? What's available to you? You don't know. It's crazy work out here. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. I'll link up with you guys soon. I wish you all the well, and I hope that you're doing good financially. If you're not, that your situation gets better. But yeah, see you.